So good day again. Today we're going to answer exercise 5.3. So from chapter 5, section 5.1, using the Newton's first law. This is a problem where particles is in equilibrium. Okay, we're using University Physics with Modern Physics, 15 editions. By the way, I am Prudence Vivos Tamante. I am a physics instructor on the University, Surigao del Norte State University in the Philippines, somewhere in the Philippines. So let's answer this problem now. Okay. In exercise 5.3, a 75.0 kilogram wrecking ball hangs from a uniform heavy-duty chain of mass 26.0 kilogram. Find the maximum and the minimum tension in the chain. What is the tension at a point 3/4 of the way up from the bottom of the chain? Okay. So we have here a problem. Okay. Excuse me. So the first thing we do is to draw the setup. So we have a wrecking ball hanging from a uniform heavy duty chain that is have a weight or have a mass of 26.0 kilogram. Okay. So must be the chain must be connected to something. Okay. If this is the chain, okay. Okay, this is the chain. Okay. And the wrecking ball is hanging on this chain. This is the wrecking ball. The weight of the wrecking ball is given by 75.0 kilogram times kg because that's the mass. So we also have the weight of it also have the weight of the chain, which is the mass times g, 0 kilograms, okay, times g. G is the acceleration due to gravity, which is we're gonna use the 9.80 meters per second squared. Okay, for letter A, what is asked in letter A? Well, find the minimum tension, maximum and minimum tensions in the chain. Okay, if you look at this one, okay, actually we can find the maximum tension or T max here in this point, T max, because at this at the top, okay, at the top of the chain. Why? Because at this point, it the weight of the chain and the weight of the ball is pulling pulling it together. Okay. And the minimum tension, you can find in the tension minimum we can find at the bottom of the chain. Okay. Here because at this point, only the weight of the ball or the wrecking ball is doing pulling the uh at this point only the weight of the ball is pulling that one. So let's draw the free body diagram first for the Tmax. FB free body diagram where this is for the top of the chain. So what does it look like? Okay. Here, I'm gonna draw this one, a coordinate. This is y. So we know that there is a tension upward. Okay. This is the maximum tension. And there are two weights that are pulling this at that point. The the weight of the chain and the other one is the weight of the wrecking ball. Or we can combine this together, or gonna put this together like this. We have the weight, we have the tension max, and we have the weight of the wrecking ball, which is with the weight of the chain plus the weight of the um, wrecking ball is equal to the weight total. Okay, gonna use that one, the weight total. Okay, how about letter B? What is the free body diagram for letter B? Or I mean, free body diagram. This is also a free body diagram at the bottom of the chain. If you look at this one, at the bottom of the chain, okay, at that point, there is a tension pulling you up, which is the minimum tension, and we have here the weight. So since at that point, only the weight of the ball is doing work. I mean, not work, is pulling weight of the ball, the wrecking ball, which is equal to 75 times the acceleration due to gravity. Okay, this is the acceleration due to gravity. Okay, this one. Okay, again, because the weight, if you recall, is equal to the mass times the acceleration. Okay, so from this, you're gonna answer letter A. So summation of all the forces along X, I mean Y. So we have an upward force here, T max, plus the negative downward of the weight total, which is the weight of the chain and the weight of the wrecking ball. This is in equilibrium, so we're gonna use Newton's first law is equal to zero. If this is accelerating, if this is not in equilibrium, we're gonna use the Newton's second law. That's the difference. Here, summation of all the forces along Y is equal to the T minimum plus, this is negative, plus the negative of the weight of the wrecking ball is equal to zero. Okay, take note of this negative because it's downward. So we can generate the T max is equal to the weight total. This is our equation 1. And the T minimum is equal to the weight of the wrecking ball. Okay. So let's answer first the T max. So from equation 1, okay, from equation 1, T max is just equal to the weight total, the weight of C plus the weight of the wrecking ball. Okay, let's calculate first what is the weight of the chain. Okay, so the weight of the chain is 26.0 kilograms. Okay, or we can do this one. Okay, the mass of the chain plus times G plus the mass of the wrecking ball times G. So you can factor out the acceleration due to gravity, mass of the chain plus mass of the wrecking ball. Okay, gonna do that. So we have 9.8 T acceleration due to gravity times the 6.0 kilograms plus 75.0. Okay, let's answer this. So 9.8 times 26 plus 75. So we have, so our answer is, in our calculator, 989.8. So kilograms meters per second is equal to Newton. Okay. However, we have here the given the is three significant figures. The smallest significant figures is 3. So we need to convert this one into three significant figures as our final answer. So this is the rules in operation involving significant uncertainties. So meaning our final answer must be in three significant figures. So in three significant figures, this is 900. So this will become 90. Okay, 90 Newton. Okay, let's calculate now the T minimum. Okay, the tension minimum is just equal to the weight of the wrecking ball, which is mass times mass of the wrecking ball times G, which is equal to 75.0 kilograms times 9.8 meters per second squared. So this is equal to 700 735 Newton. Okay, and three significant figures, 735 Newton. Okay, for letter B, you follow you our letter B will put it in another video so that you can watch it separately. Okay, so this ends of our exercise 5.3 letter A, part A.